hikes to Lake Elsinore Overlooks. I will be highlighting 2 easy hikes that lead to memorable overlooks of Lake Elsinore. Hike number 1, Peak 3106. From Highway 74, go south on Main Divide Road for roughly 2 miles to a small parking area on the left. A used trail leads from there toward Peak 3106. The hike starts next to a hang gliding launch site, which isn't signed. The used trail goes into the hills from there. The trail is well defined and only one steep section. Patience will lead to the high point. The lone steep section leads to a false summit. From the false summit, Peak 3106 appears. Also, the Lake Elsinore views begin to open up. Approaching the peak. On the summit of Peak 3106, the Summit 360. This is a great Lake Elsinore viewpoint with impressive views. After taking in the views, it was time to move on and to see other angles on the way back. Returning to the start. Hike number 2, Elsinore Peak. Parking for Elsinore Peak is 4 miles south of the Peak 3106 parking area. This is also 6 miles south of Highway 74. The hike begins. Good thing I learned how to hurdle in high school. The summit is just past the towers. Meanwhile, the road leads to the towers. Approaching the towers. Most of the gain happens in the final approach to the towers. At the towers, just need to go a little bit further to reach the high point. Approaching the peak. Finding the Elsinore benchmark. On the summit of Elsinore Peak. The Summit 360. Good views become great views when peeking over the side. On the hike, you get to claim both the peak and the viewpoint. Time to wrap it up. Also, be sure to stop by the Overlook at the Lookout Roadhouse on the way down Highway 74. Mission accomplished. When visiting Lake Elsinore, taking a drive with a little bit of exercise can yield a memorable day in the outdoors.